Greetings from EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler, and alongside me are Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. We hope you're as excited about this early season contest as we are.
Georgia
will be looking to their star running back today to get the job done on the ground. Not only will this guy fool you with his speed, but he also does a great job moving between the tackles and providing support in the passing game.
Well, we're just about ready. Let's join in on the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway. And this game is now underway. And down he goes at the 35. Now we'll get to see how this quarterback can do today as he comes out onto the field for the first time. They'll take over at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. He's tackled at the 39. 4 yards on that play.
They only gained about 4 yards on that play, but they're still moving the ball forward.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They'll work from the shotgun. Here he goes. Steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. And this place is rocking. Oh, he got tattooed on that one.
Oh, boy. That is a nice play on 3rd down. The quarterback found his receiver, and they connected on a big play.
Big? That's an understatement, Kirk. This completion keeps the kick team off the field and gives them a new set of downs.
There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. Second down and 6. Ball on the 45-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. The halfback with a carry. Tackle made at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
2 on the play.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here. Everybody on their feet. They want to see a stop right now. There he goes. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They'll bring him down at about the 25-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. This is the 8th play of this drive. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Steps out of bounds at about the 21.
I'm curious to see if they continue to throw the football. They might try and mix it up a little bit. Then again, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
High formation here. Pass is tipped away. Good defensive play. Makes it 4th down.
I'm sending out a big yo to the defensive coordinator right there.
I'm sure he appreciates that yo. Great job of mixing up the coverage and putting his players in a spot to make a play.
And they're smart enough to know the situation and to just knock it down.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. 1-man backfield. Drops back to pass. Throws out to the back, and it's through his hands. And they lose possession on down.
You know, that was one of those situations where you have to go for it to try to get something going. Now they need a big play here from their defense.
They'll start at the 21. First down, 10 to go. They come out in a goal line set. To the right and tackled immediately. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
He drops back. And they got it. And it was the defensive lineman that was able to make the play.
And the defense came up with some pressure there with a blitz. The quarterback wasn't able to get rid of it, and the result, of course, is a sack.
Yep, the defense was able to just suffocate the offensive line and get to the quarterback. Great play.
He's looking to pass. He's got it with room to run. Tackle at the 35-yard line.
Now, the passing game is a lot easier for a quarterback when 2 corners aren't in coverage. I respect the gutsy call on the defensive side to blitz both corners, but it left him too vulnerable against the pass.
Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. Second and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Got his receiver. Dropped it. Incomplete.
I like the scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
Then tell me, sweetheart, why did he try? Ha! Not a good decision at all.
He's tackled at about the 47-yard line. There was a defender right in his face that time.
Yeah, but great concentration by the receiver to come away with this ball. Nice job.
They come out in a goal line set. They go right, and he's tackled behind the line. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
He's scrambling. He wants it all. He goes down at the 12. And they were ready for the blitz that time.
Well, I tell you what, I would think twice about bringing the house like that against this offense. They handled it very well and turned it into a big game.
Nickel defense. Takes it right and brought down right away. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
That was the junior corner who will get credit with that tackle.
And we got the backup in there now at running back. Now he tries to buy some time. He's in trouble. Touchdown, Seminole. So he couldn't find any receivers and just took off and ran it in himself.
Brad, you're absolutely right. Excellent job of coverage there, but they forgot about one guy. That's why the quarterback is so dangerous in college football. He can kill you running the football.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Florida State gets set to kick this one away. Decent kick. Tackle at the 34. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 34-yard line. From the gun. He can't get away with a stiff arm, and he's tackled. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time.
He wasn't able to get much there with that middle linebacker blitzing.
Yeah, the defense had all the holes plugged up there.
Throws to the receiver, incomplete. That was a dangerous throw.
Oh, not a very good decision. He's got to either throw this one away or take a sack. You don't want to go back to the sideline and have a discussion with the old ball coach if that had been an interception.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. It's broken up. He almost had the completion.
Yeah, but the defense was ready and were able to get a hand on the pass and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down. And they're ready to punt this one away. Oh, excellent punt. He fields the punt at the 16. He makes it to the 35-yard line. Now we see the offense come out of the field.
And you know who's trembling right now? That defensive secondary.
Secondary should be trembling after all the yards that they gave up that last time.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. And we got the backup in there now at running back. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Just about 3 yards there.
3-yard gain on the play.
That's going to do it for the first quarter, and we got a good one so far. The score here in Doak Campbell, FSU 7, Georgia 0.
Georgia, nothing.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 38-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. Tackle made at the 46. They'll get the first down on that 8-yard completion.
And that was a pretty good-looking throw, Brad.
When this kid rolls out of the pocket to his left, he's much more effective at finding the open guy. They line up in the jumbo set. Gives it off. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
From the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Throws it deep. Gets it. He's in space. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed.
Here's the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. He's to the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive. They'll take over at the 23. It's 1st and 10. High formation here. Gives it to the back. And they make the stop at the 30. About 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation.
This guy isn't just a threat to rush the passer, Coach.
Yeah, Kirk, this is a good lesson for those young kids out there. If you can't get past your blocker, then just put up your hands in the air and maybe you can knock the ball down.
It's getting louder down on the field. They motion to the left. Flares it and almost had it intercepted.
He just beat the ball to the receiver's hands on that play. Nice deflection.
Yep, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, excellent punt. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. Pretty good drive last time out for this offense, right, fellas?
They did a very good job of moving the ball forward. This defense had no answer for the offense.
And in particular, it was the passing game. This quarterback was really hot on that last drive.
Hands off left, and he's brought down quickly. 3 yards there on the play.
It's a nice play by the defense.
Yeah, the outside linebacker was coming in on a run blitz, and it caused some confusion on the offensive line.
He scrambled. And he's tackled. around the 45-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves the play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
They come out in a goal line set. He's got the corner. Brought down around the 38-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain. It's second down and about 3 yards. Ball on the 38-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. He'll get the call again. He's at the 30. And now he's got room to run. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. What an incredible display of absolute speed.
I'll tell you what, if you give this... inch of daylight, he's going to take it to the house before you can even blink.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Florida State is lining up to kick this one off. And this one's away. Tackle made at the 30-yard line. Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. They'll start this drive at the 30. The defensive backs moving in closer. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Drops back on first down. He steps out at the 34. Well, Coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
Throws complete, and he's brought down by a couple defenders. They completed it, but for a minimal gain.
It's not much, but at least it's positive yards.
But at least it was a simple play. The quarterback didn't try to force the issue there and risk a turnover.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They're showing blitz. Drops back to pass. Throws left, picked off. Down the sideline. That interception couldn't have come at a worse time for the offense.
Man, you said it. It's only the first half, and we're talking about this team being out of the football game?
To get back in the game, they need to start making some defensive stops and put some points on the board.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. 4 wide. Going over the middle, intercepted. That INT puts them in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big MO mode on their side.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 10. Single set backfield. And he's taken down at about the 17-yard line. They get a good 7 yards on that one. It's second and 3. 2 minutes left in the half. The defensive backs moving in closer. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. Third and 1. Movement along the line. And it looks like they're going to bring everyone in tight for this one. Brought down at the 23-yard line. And that's a first down.
First down, and now they have an opportunity to run some more time off the clock.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Tackle around the 37-yard line.
This isn't a great example, but I'll tell you something. This kid is really getting better at running his routes, which is truly an underrated quality these days.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line.
The quarterback and his receiver make a great play here and convert on an early down.
It's hard to get any pressure on the quarterback when he is releasing the ball so quickly. Great completion.
Complete, and he's brought down.
They brought the middle linebacker on a blitz, and the quarterback got the ball out of his hands in time for a first down.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. He looks to throw on first down. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted. Got some open field. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. They hand it off, and he's taken down at about the 49. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
The offense calls a timeout.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 49. 4 wide. Now he's scrambling. His receiver dropped it. Incomplete.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
3rd down now, and they need to get it inside the 42. The defense sets up in the nickel. He's scrambling. Pressure coming, and he's sacked. The pressure got to him that time.
Now they brought the heat here, and the linebacker was able to spring free for a big play.
I think they sent 8 guys on that blitz. So as a quarterback, if you don't get the ball away quickly, then you're in real trouble.
He's to the 20. Tries to get around the corner. And down he goes at the 50-yard line. And that was almost 6 points, fellas.
I'll tell you what, that was an amazing punt, but it was even a better punt return.
Boy, that guy showed some flash on that return, and actually, the fact that it was such a good punt gave this return man much more room to make this thing happen.
Drops back to pass. He heaves it deep. He's picked it off. This time it's the safety.
That's 3 interceptions already, Coach. This offense has to do something to turn it around.
I have an idea. They can throw it to their own players.
Well, they shot themselves in the foot up to this point. It's very hard to win a game when you turn the ball over this much.
He's going to try and scramble. Safety. Nope, wait. They're going to say he's down at the 1. Certainly not what we expected as we head to halftime. Our score here in Tallahassee is FSU 20, Georgia nothing. Georgia is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. From the 5-yard line. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. This drive will start at the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. The back gets 3 on the carry.
He got stopped up there by the sophomore.
He's a big run stopper on the defensive line. It's not easy to get yards through the middle with that kid there.
Now he tries to buy some time. And this one's broken up. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. Here's 3rd and 8. Ball on the 32-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Now he's scrambling. He's taken down around the 44-yard line.
That was a pretty nice play by the receiver to go up and get that pass.
Yeah, the pass was a little bit high, but this kid had no trouble adjusting and making a great play.
They go with the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss. Just nowhere for the ball carrier to go as the linebacker met him in the backfield.
Boy, what great play recognition by this linebacker. He saw the run was coming, and he just shot through the gap and made a great tackle.
Quick strike, and he drops it. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 46. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. Excellent open field tackle. He scrambled, but he didn't get much.
Brad, this defense reacts too quickly for a scramble like that to work. He needs to spread them out a little bit more to try to create more room to run.
He really got a hold of that one. And they'll down it at the 7.
You know what drives me crazy?
What's that, Kurt?
When players don't look for the ball on special teams. Too often the gunners don't locate the ball and let it go into the end zone. But this guy did a great job of getting downfield and downing the ball, giving his defense good field position.
I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. Second and 3. Ball on the 14-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Throws into coverage, just picked off. Tackle at the 27. Make that the 4th interception on the day for this defense.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. This secondary is one of the best in the United States.
No doubt about it. They're very athletic, and they're also well coached.
1st and 10. Ball on the 27. New running back now into the backfield. Give to the tailback. He's at the 20. Now it's 1st and goal as he's knocked out after a nice game. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
1st down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. They've got their goal line sets on the field. This might be a good time for play action. And off, touchdown. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
It was just power versus power. Both goal line sets were in, and this time it was the offense that won.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Florida State lines up for the kickoff. He kicks it off. Taken from the 10. Tackle at the 33. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure to try to fluster this quarterback some more.
It's complete. He couldn't shake that tackle. A 7-yard gain that time from the play-action pass completion. 2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. Going with the shotgun here.
Here we go.
Going over the middle, intercepted. Inside the 30. What is going on here, guys?
They've just been outplayed and outcoached out there today.
Anything and everything is going wrong today, Kirk. There's not much else you can do except pack it up and try again next week.
First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Hands off, and not much room there as they try to work the left side. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Yeah, it was a short gain, but a nice tackle there by the senior corner who came in from the outside and made a nice play.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And he's sacked. And I'll tell you guys, they've been all over this quarterback today.
There are holes in this offensive line, and this defense is just exploiting every one of them.
The pass protection has got to do a better job, but give this defense some credit. They've really figured out what they have to do to pressure the quarterback and cause him some problems.
Wow, a long gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on 1st and 2nd down, so the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that 3rd down.
Those 3rd and long plays are always tricky. The quarterback did a good job there of not forcing the ball and causing an interception.
Why not try for the points there, guys?
Good question, Brad. I would have lined up for the field goal try rather than go for it.
This late in the game, you should always be conservative. Take the 3 points if you can get them. That's what I would have done.
Well, I guess it's easy for us in hindsight to say that he should have kicked the field goal, but I thought that was a no-brainer to begin with. Halfback swallowed up immediately.
The defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense. He's releasing a safety to stop the run.
And Kirk, that leaves a big hole out there. But on plays when they run the ball, it works.
They line up in an I. And he's taken down around the 17-yard line. Nice pass play to get the offense out of deep in their own territory.
It's not a good feeling when the shadow of your own goalpost is crawling up your back.
It doesn't bother these guys. That's a 1st down.
He's hit and taken down.
The question here is whether or not after that small gain they run the ball now or not.
It was a safe call on 1st down. You never know when someone's going to break loose and make a play.
And we got an injured player on the field. First and 10. Ball on their own 29. One-man backfield. Looking long down the left side. And he's tackled at the 43. Good catch. And can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
Drops back on 1st down. Brought down around the 35-yard line. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice gain.
It is a very dangerous-looking throw going across his body, but they got the results they wanted. It was a good pickup.
Good open field tackle. Well defended, but it's complete for good yardage.
Just a risky throw here by the quarterback. You cannot keep tossing it up into the secondary like that and expect your guy to come down with it every time. The defense is going to jump on one of those and take it the other way.
We head to the 4th quarter, and we didn't see this coming. Our score here in Tallahassee is FSU 27, Georgia nothing. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked.
Number 4 on the cover.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. This is the 9th play of this drive. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Snags it complete out of bounds, though, and we're going to lose yardage. They lose 3 yards there.
Not much going on there. Those kind of plays will not work against this defense. You can be sure of that.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. He's out of bounds at the 19. They'll get a good chunk of yards on that play, but they're still looking at 4th down.
Maybe that will perk these guys up a bit and get them going on the next drive.
For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. Looks to pass. He goes out of bounds around the 20-yard line. They turn the ball over after going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, but they still made the right call. At this stage in the game, they'll try anything to get back in it.
A conversion there could have really helped them, but it just wasn't to be. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. 3-yard gain by the running back.
He got tackled there by the freshman at defensive tackle. This kid is quite a run stopper for this defense.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he's scrambling. Throws complete. He's got space to work. At the 40. And they finally push him out at the 34.
As if things haven't been bad enough.
Yep, this is pretty much like adding salt to the wound, but we've seen this all game.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. He's taken down around the 29-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Florida State in control. Scrambling around. Throws complete, touchdown. Nice play there to find the end zone, and that'll increase their lead by 6 points.
When you're on, you're on. Great pass right there by the quarterback to make this shutout look a little worse.
At the end of the day, though, it's their defense that has really shined. I mean, it's not easy to shut out any team over 3+ quarters of football.
And he converts the extra point. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, FSU 34, Georgia nothing. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks off from his own goal line. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. Ace backfield. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. That little play action good for about 4 yards.
All it takes is a second on these play action fakes to get the defense out of position. And that's how this tight end was able to get open and pick up some yards.
Handoff. Tackle made around the 41-yard line. So the halfback picks up the 1st down there with a 7-yard gain.
The offense went with the draw play here, and it was successful enough to get them a 1st down.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. That run didn't go far. They'll spot the ball a yard from the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. The defensive backs moving in closer. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looks over the middle. Caught by the tailback.
Another solid play by this wide receiver. They may just go right back at him.
And why not? Nobody's really covering him.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. 1-man backfield. And they make the stop around the 46-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
This safety is something special, Coach.
Yeah, great-looking player who gets better and better every game.
And they swap out the running back now for this next play. And down he goes at the 34-yard line. And a pretty smart call right there.
You're absolutely right. The reason why this play worked is that the play action froze the defense just enough to allow the receiver to get open.
The defensive backs moving in closer. They come out with a big set. Got it. And he goes down quickly. And they get 5 yards from that completion.
Not a bad play. They gained 5 yards out of it. Keep moving the defense back.
High formation here. He drops back. Completes it across the middle.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great read and delivered a very nice pass for the 1st down.
He set up and put the ball right there where it had to go. Nice play.
This defense is looking to make it 3 straight trips to the red zone without a single point. They go with a run. They bring him down in the backfield.
Yo, that was not a very good play right there. He had hardly any room to run.
Second down, 11 yards out. From the gun. And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here. Nowhere to go on that play-action pass completion.
Nice grab there by the tailback to at least move the ball forward for some positive yards.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. And it looks like we've got our Russell Athletic players of the game. I'm pretty sure they won't win it, but they haven't quit yet. The fullback made the catch, and that was a great call. Whoever expected that one?
Not the defense, apparently.
He makes the PAT. So with just over a minute to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Florida State 34, Georgia 7. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Here goes nothing. Tackle at the 49. Well, that'll end all hopes of a miracle.
You can say that again. This one is pretty much done.
Florida State is winning big. Just over a minute in the fourth quarter. Couple of yards there.
The running back just didn't have any room to move, Kirk.
That's because the defense called the blitz at the right time. They were able to come after the running back before he went for big yards.
Florida State with a commanding lead. Just over a minute left. He'll get it again. Tackle around the 40-yard line. A 7-yard run by the running back.
7-yard gain on the play.
Third and a couple. Ball on the 40. They line up in the jumbo set. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line. And that run will move the chains.
Oh, boy, that was a tough one to give up for that defense.
No question. Not only couldn't they stop him, now they have to contend with this clock as well.
First and 10. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. And he has it on the corner. Brought down around the 30-yard line. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. And this one's all but wrapped up with the final score, FSU 34, Georgia 7. So as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Lee, what'd you think of this one?
You know, I look at this scoreboard and I still can't believe the final score. Florida State had a feeling coming in this one that if they played their best game, they could keep it close. But they never imagined it would end up like this. Brad, these guys have to be ecstatic after blowing out a team that was favored pretty heavily to win.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.